And welcome to Caren Glasser Live, interviews with brilliant artists and authors and all the creative voices of today. I invite you to tune in weekly to the show featuring these leading voices from around the world. So whether you're here live or on replay, doesn't matter. We love you, and make sure to say hi in the comments and tell us where you are watching from. Today, we welcome Glenda Benevides to the show for a musical conversation, a little bit about Glenda. She is an award-winning singer-songwriter with a new EP out called Goddess. She has been in the music industry since she was 16 years old, having toured Asia, Europe, Canada, and the United States. A social activist since 9 years of age, I want to hear all about that. She continues to raise awareness and works with the Foundation for Climate Restoration. So without further ado, Glenda, welcome to the show. How are you?
Great. Thank you, Caren. Good to see you.
It's great to see you. I'm so excited that you're here today. A little bit of a technology glitch, but you know what? That's the gods, the tech gods. Jean, welcome to the show as well. We have a great show for you today, and especially because, Glenda, you're going to be singing for us, and that's a little bit different for what I normally do, so I'm thrilled. I think I can say this is a virgin show for me. I'm a virgin. I've never been a virgin okay, we'll leave that out. All right, so let's just jump in because I want to talk about music first. I believe that music speaks to those who might not hear otherwise. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a deep question, actually. It's funny, we were just talking about that not too long ago, about how music is so pervasive in our world and how it uplifts people, how it makes people go into their feelings, their moods, their, expression. It dates them and dates the time that they were dating. There's all these wonderful memories that are associated with music that activates our heart and our soul and our spirit. And it's so important. And I think one of the kind of the downsides to what's been happening with the music industry is that it's really gotten homogenized, and it kind of pushes out people that really have things to say or that are really creative, and it touches people's heart just as much. And you can see this homogenization, this kind of white toast kind of stuff that's just happening, even in rap, which is really strange.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that and how it's really, we can't lose the entertainment value, but we also can't lose the expression and the words and the heart with people want to share and how it uplifts people. So I think that's really important with just music in general.
I so agree. I know you've said that music and art allows people to see themselves and the world in a whole new way. And I just love
in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So why do you do this? I mean, why are you out there doing your music all around the world? First of all, you are an incredible musician. And I'm always curious as to why people get into the field and then just go crazy with it. And you have. So tell me why. Why do you do this?
Yeah. It's so funny. It's a strange story. And here's another plug for making sure music is in the schools. Because when I was in grade school, my first experience with music was like xylophones and, violins and, those little things. And I remember starting to, oh, this is really interesting, and just was naturally drawn. And then I just kept going, and I started singing and just expressing. It was just naturally there. And by the time I got into junior high, I was in like swing choir and all these things that were just, really fulfilling as an artist. It helped me grow as a young woman. And I remember walking through the halls and going, why do I want to do music? And I asked myself that at like 13.
Wow.
And I said, because I really want to make a difference. I really wanted to share myself and whatever abilities I had. And there was just it was intrinsic. Like there was just this love of art and music and myself. Like it was inseparable, and that was how it started.
I love, and then it just kept going, right? I
It
mean,
just kept going.
you just kept going.
And I just
Um,
never had anyone in my life saying, "Oh, that's bad," or "You can't do that," or "When are you gonna get a
oh,
job?" or you should go to college." If anything, I was telling my parents, "Hey, should I go to college?" And they were like, "No, just
no,
be yourself," you know?
I love that, and
And,
that's
yeah.
unusual. That
So my
actually
first
is
band
very
was
unusual.
16.
Yeah, and that's a little unusual, I think, when parents say, "No, no, no, it's okay. You don't have to go to college. Be you." And that's awesome. And
Yeah,
we're
be
about
you.
to have you come on live right now and sing a song. What is the first song that you're going to sing for us? What's it about?
It's called Walkin'. I called it Walkin', and it's actually one of my first not my first songs, but it's a song that I really wanted to kind of talk about the music industry
Mhm.
and how shady it really is. And I guess there's a part of me that especially when I want to talk to younger people, it's like, don't follow that. I'm going to get a deal. There's no such thing anymore, you know. And if
Right.
you really understand the industry, which they kind of shroud it, um, it's not like what you think it is. It's not what they tell you it is. It's quite different. It's about commodity, it's about business, it's about
Yeah.
product, and you have to look a certain way and all these other things, whatever style it is, you know, for the true artists are out there probably struggling, you know, just to get someone to listen to what they have to say. Um, so I kind of wanted to write a song about that, about selling your soul, because the ones that do, they probably don't know
Uh-huh.
that they're young enough. They probably are get introduced into that industry and they just don't know really what it's all about. They get seduced by, oh, it's like, I'm going to make money. I got girls. I'm going to, you know, that type of thing. So
Your
it's like,
roadies,
okay,
right?
right?
You're going to have your roadies come with you, and it's going to be all fun and games.
Oh,
And
all
that,
fun and games, lots of
yeah,
money, bling, you name it.
yeah,
You know, it's like,
not and it isn't. Exactly, not so much.
mm-mm.
So you heard it here. I'm going to put you on solo. Let's listen to the melodious tones of Glenda. Here we go.
All right. It's called Walkin'. I'm walking my way down that dirty old road. I'm walking my way down, and I don't want to go. I'm walking my way down something I know. And I'm walking my way down, and I don't want to go. Oh, no, 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 no. I sold my soul, all the big bright lights, signed my name, yeah. And it didn't feel so right. And nobody told me I would pay the price. And I sold my soul, yeah, for fool's paradise. Whoa, no, no, for the bigger life, gonna pay the price. And I'm walking my way down that dirty old road. And I'm walking my way down, and I don't wanna go. I'm walking my way down for something I owe, yeah. And I'm walking my way down, and I don't want to go. No, no. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Oh, for the big life. You gotta pay the price. Yeah, so this is how it goes. I sold my soul for the big bright lights. Sign my name, yeah. And it didn't feel so right. And nobody told me I would pay the price. And the devil won my soul, yeah. In his con game, yeah. Oh no, no, no. Yeah. For the big life, gotta pay the price. And I'm walking my way down that dirty old road, Lord, and I'm walking my way down, and I don't want to go. Oh, Lord, I don't want to go, and I get something out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and the devil won my soul, yeah. Yeah, and I don't want to go, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, oh, oh. And it's the end of the road. I don't wanna go. That was walking.
I was walking with you. Wow. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Is this on your new EP?
This is not. This is on my next one, my next EP.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's an ode to the South and the blues, Delta blues, and yeah, we've got a couple more coming along right now, so that should be out. But the Goddess album is just as prolific. It's like in its own special way.
So you talk about being a disruptor and that you create conscious activism. First of all, what does that mean, conscious activism?
Huh? No, I'm joking. What? Conscious act. To me, conscious activism is when you are very clear about what it is, your purpose and your passion, and really being out there with, okay, I really want to talk about planting trees, or I really want to really get involved in raising awareness for the emissions that we have, for CO2 levels, that kind of conversation. What groups are actually doing that, and how can I support them, or how can I, share that through a song? And just really coming together as a community. To me, that's very conscious, and that's activism. It's like, let's get in action. Let's do something together, and not just pass it off or pass the buck.
Or just talk about it. Just talk about it. Right. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Walk your talk. So you are raising awareness and you're working with the Foundation for Climate Restoration. I put the link into the comments, and also the Rainforest Action Network. What's that? So tell us about the organization.
They're down in South America, and what they do is they buy up land, and so they can't destroy the land, and they give that to the tribes that are there, and they help them replant.
Interesting.
That's one of the things that they do.
So how long have you been working with them?
Since 1997.
So this was not just something that you woke up yesterday and said, "Hey, I'm going to get involved and I'm going to be do conscious act." You've been doing this a very long time.
Yeah.
When you were in second grade, right? 1997, second grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Right. My
tell
first,
me.
I'm going to tell my age here, but my first little activism thing, which I never even thought about, was do you know the Jerry Lewis telethon?
Mm-hmm.
I love Jerry Lewis. And he used to for muscular dystrophy.
Right.
And I wanted to help. And so my mother bought me the Jerry Lewis kit. And I got to have I put on like a circus, not a circus, but what do you call it? Like
A little show.
a backyard thing with, you got dunking people, I don't know, at
Oh, a
fair or
carnival.
something
A carnival.
to
You did
raise money. And
oh, I
I
love it.
sent it to Jerry Lewis's telethon.
So you've been doing this a long time. Really,
Oh
when you
yeah.
were young.
Yeah.
Really, when you were young.
It's
Um,
in my blood
it's in your
somehow.
blood. It's in your blood. So I mentioned earlier the global badass goddess. What does that mean? I know you're supporting women, but tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. It started a few years back. A girlfriend of mine was standing in my kitchen, and there was a couple other ladies there, and we were all chatting. And she turned to me and she said, "Glenda, you are such a badass goddess." And I was like, "What?" At first, I was like, "No, no, 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 I'm not that," And then I really sat with it for a few minutes, and I thought, you know what, you should own that because it's really being a badass is really about empowering yourself.
Yes, yes,
It's really taking on all of who you are and expressing that in such a free way. It
yep,
doesn't mean badass does not mean you go beat somebody up or you get aggressive or you get angry or nasty. I know it's got a lot of connotations to that, but it's not. If you go
right.
to my website, I broke it down. Badass standing for beautiful, like that. Authentic, beautiful, authentic. I should memorize all of it, but um, it's really about that. And so stepping into that, Jean, I was sharing that with Jean, and Jean's like, let's do something around that. So we did a 7-day startup of
Mm.
seeing if we could put a business together. And so we did. And it was my Global Badass Goddess.
And it was crazy.
It was crazy. Jean totally was the leader for that. We did a magazine, an online magazine and podcast, and I did that for about a year. We got some, but we were just too tired to do more music and that type of thing. And so we kind of segued. You can go to my website. We have it online, and it's really to support women to step into their clarity, their courage, their confidence, their commitment, and their
Yep.
community. And I do that through creating a workshop. I have a workshop. I've got a retreat that's going to be up in about a year, and I've got a circle so we can actually come together and talk, and
So
just really connect and share.
I put a link up. I put a link up right on the screen, Bitly. What are they going to get when they go over there? Is this going to get? They're going to find out more information, right, about your global badass.
Yeah, there's several things. Yeah, they can see what badass means. Badass goddess means, and they can see the testimonials, and then they can also,
Right.
if they want to, they'd actually like to do a workshop with me, a 2-day workshop. I teach them those things, and also about self-care. Like, what does that mean for you? And we design that on a deeper
I love.
level.
Yeah. So you know
And then
what?
they can the goddess circle too.
So do you sing to them?
I don't sing to them. I do. I do have a meditation, and my music will be added into more of our retreat. So I don't
And
do that on the
that
workshop.
makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense though. So without further ado, I'd like you to come in with your second song. Tell us a little bit about the second song. What is it called?
great.
And
Yeah.
where does it come from?
Okay. This one's called Dancer, and I was actually standing in here. This is our studio area. It's a performance area that we've designed and developed for like intimate groups, intimate
Mm-hmm.
connection, small performances like 20 to 30 people. Excuse me. And I was standing here with my mandolin and I was messing around, and I was playing with these chords, and my girlfriend walked through the door and she was just standing over there and she was kind of moving back and forth. And all of a sudden I just got this song idea of like, it would be this, I just saw this kind of exotic, witchy, gypsy woman at this kind of fair or something, and she was dancing, and then this guy was really attracted to her, and he's just been trying to fall in love with her, have her fall in love with him, actually. And it's this not going to work out, right? But it's this challenge of like, I'm in love with this woman. She's very exotic.
Oh my
So
gosh,
that's kind of how it
that.
came out. And let me grab
Love
my
that.
mandolin here.
So as Glenda is setting up, we're going to be putting her on solo. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful mandolin. Is there a history to that?
Yeah, Jean bought it for me for my birthday.
Oh,
yeah, my birthday.
That's a history. Yeah. All right. Well, thank
Gene's
you,
amazing.
Gene.
I know he's not talking, but he's really amazing. When he stepped into my life, that story is magical. How we even connected, but I've played guitar, but I was like never playing guitar. I had a guitar and I never played it for years. I had a music teacher that completely turned me off at like 13, and I never picked the guitar up again. Like that's how important it is to have really good teachers. And then when I met Gene, he was like, "Oh yeah, you can play that here. Yeah, you can play that here." And he comes from a cool background of like everybody plays.
Well, I love, you know what? That's so important. And the fact that what you said, you had a bad experience when you were 13 years old. I don't know how many music teachers out there that tell kids, oh, don't sing, you don't have a voice, or sing quietly, and that makes me crazy because we all can sing, some better than others, but we can all sing and it can totally change your life. My dad was told not to sing. He had a terrible voice. And to this day, he will not open his mouth and sing, even though all of his kids are singers and my mom sings, he won't open his mouth. So good for you to take that and turn it into something really, really positive. So Glenda and Jean, are you ready? I'm going to turn you on. Here we go.
Thank you. All right. It's called The Dancer. She danced into the night, she didn't care, weaving magic signs in through her hair. She danced into the night without a prayer, chanting spells into the midnight air. Ooh, 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 ooh. Long night has come about to the land. Summer she takes into her hand. She looked into my eyes with love's command, leaving me wondering, my heart's in remand. Looked into the night, she didn't care, weaving magic signs into her hair. And she danced into the night without a prayer, chanting spells into the midnight air. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Light of the candle whispers for you to beware. Summon gods of shadows, delights declare. Fateful kiss you feel you can't compare. Then the morning comes and she isn't there. And she danced into the night, she didn't care, weaving magic signs into her hair. And she danced into the night without a prayer. To the signs into her hair. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And she danced into the night, she didn't care, weaving magic signs into her hair. And she danced into the night without a prayer, weaving magic signs into her hair. Oh, and she danced into the night without a prayer. Oh, and weaving magic signs into her hair. And she danced into the night without a care. Oh, chanting spells into the midnight air. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think the allergies got me.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sue says favorite, amazing ladies, and of course, hygiene. So, hygiene. Thanks, Sue, for tuning in. Okay, so I'm sure people are listening in on this and they're saying we need to pick up your music.
Yeah.
And so we're going to, I want to put up on the screen right now how people can pick up your music and go to your name.bandcamp.com. And they can pick it up there. They can listen, and you've already let the cat out of the bag. You have another EP that's coming out, and so they're going to want to get the one that's out now, Goddess, and then of course the next one. Once they're hooked for sure. For those of you who are looking to stay in touch with Glenda and Jean, you can go to her website at glendabenevides.com. You can go to Instagram at Glenda Benevides Music. Also, you can go to YouTube and imagine that. It's at Glenda Benevides. And you can also go to LinkedIn. You're everywhere, Glenda. Geez. Glenda, everywhere. Any last thoughts you'd like to share with the audience right now in terms of the importance of music, your music that's out there? Are you touring anywhere? Are you? Well, I should say that. Once the pandemic is over, are you going to be touring anywhere?
Well, we're hoping to. We are going to be out May 21st, which is a Friday, from 4 to 7 p.m. only, playing at a really beautiful winery. It's in Point Richmond called Riggers Loft Winery. And we'll be there from only 4 to 7 on that day. And that's kind of our first outing. And it's outside, so it's nice. The backdrop is San Francisco. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's owned by musicians. So we love that.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
And
That's cool.
I think the next step for us is, finding an agent, or actually hiring somebody to come on to our company and really work our schedule for us. So
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for joining us today and singing. I love your voice. There's something so emotional about it. And it speaks to the soul. It speaks to my soul for sure. And I want to thank you both for coming on today and sharing your gift with all of us. And we want to thank our audience because they have a choice as to where they spend their time, right? They didn't have to be here today or on replay, but they do come and they listen because what we do here is so important, sharing talent across the networks across all around the world. So I want to thank you. I want to thank our audience. And I want to make sure that you join us on the next show coming up very, very soon. So we'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.